Alright guys, simple Alatus launching instructions. Make sure your CG is right. I have one 1800 in here and it's not heavy enough to bring the CG into the correct spot. So I had to add some nose weight. I had to put some little weights between the battery and the nose. There's two dots on here. If you don't have the CG right, you're gonna have a hard time launching. It's gonna flop on you, it's gonna stall. So, since this wing is a very short chord and no sweep, like it's got sweep, but not a lot, it might be tricky for you to get the right CG. So the best way to do it is to actually put your fingers behind the CG point, these two little round dots here, and if it falls forward, you're good. Put them in front of it. If it falls backwards, you're good. Because the way to balance, it's pretty hard to balance it. Mine is just at the back of these circles. I could add a little bit more weight and it would probably make things a little easier for me. But it flies good right in this area. If you're having trouble with this plane flying and doing stuff kind of weird in the air, I'm almost going to guarantee it's tail heavy. The thing about the Alatus when it launches, when you launch it, is it wants to flatten out, or depending on the angle you release it, even maybe dive. The best way that I have found to hold a wing that tends to do this, like my Wyvern tends to flatten out much more than this plane does on launch, is to actually hold it like this, like I'm just reaching underneath, my four fingers underneath the plane, grabbing it here, holding it here. So when I throw it, I'm releasing like this. I'm just throwing it up, just like that. And that tends to, when you release it, your hand kind of guides it to keep it at an upward angle. So if you throw it like this, you know, which I launch a lot of wings with my hand over, so we're going to call this underhand, this is overhand. When I launch it overhand, you can actually drag the wing down with your fingertips. And you can use all the help you can get if you're having trouble launching the wing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the underhand method here, which tends to work pretty good. But this should guarantee a pretty good launch, about a little over half throttle.